It is this Sunday, February 7th, and at 7:39, our own Cameron Fontana is also getting ready for the Super Bowl.
He is live at the the football factory in Ada, where they make the footballs for the Super Bowl. Cam, that is so cool.
It is, Karen and Pete. Just to think, the footballs for the Super Bowl are made just about an hour and a half away from Columbus, Ohio. And check this out, the very first, it wasn't even called the Super Bowl, first World Championship ball right here. And behind me, the history of 50 years of making the official NFL football here at the Wilson Football Factory. So this morning, we are going to show you the complete process of how this year's Super Bowl football is made. And a cool little fact, this is the very first year they're not using the Roman numerals. They're going with the 50. So this is very exciting to think. This is in Central Ohio in our backyard. So we're going to throw it back to you guys. And I want to go long, but I feel like I might get in trouble. So I'm just going to, here, go short.
Oh, gosh. Oh, good. Gentle toss instead of taking out Edwin's face.
Good job, Edwin. Super Bowl 50, of course, is fast approaching, and our Cameron Fontana is getting an inside look at how the footballs for the big game are actually made.
He's live at the Wilson Football Factory in Ada, where all of those balls come from. Hey, Cam.
Okay, wait for it. Hey, Pete, I'm about to cut the first part of the football. Are you ready, Brenda?
Yes.
So I just push the buttons?
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, look at that.
And then
so
you-
this,
Yeah,
you pull it out. It's
yeah.
like a puzzle almost, right?
Right.
So talk about the process, because you get in the leather. I mean, how many pieces do you think you cut out in a day?
Oh, anywhere from, what, 15 balls or more or less?
My goodness.
Yes.
And how many pieces make an actual full ball?
4.
4 pieces.
Yes.
4 pieces from this leather. And you
Right.
get the leather in different sizes?
Yes.
Very nice. So you go through here. You got to be good at puzzles, because you have to save every inch of leather.
Right. Yep. And then you see that just follow the die, just follows in wherever it's left off. You just keep on cutting till it, see it falls right in.
Oh, keep going. You're great at this. Look how fast she is. I would take like 30 seconds in each one just to lay it out perfect, but she's a natural. So we're going to toss it back to you guys. Continue making footballs here at the Wilson Football Factory. Brenda, you're doing awesome. I'm just gonna watch. You're an artist.
That's just
Super cool.
really neat.
Right?
Thanks, Cam. All this morning, we're celebrating Super Bowl 50, one of the coolest local connections to the big game.
Cameron Fontana is live at Ada at the Wilson Football Factory, where the actual Super Bowl footballs are made. And Cam, this is maybe a silly question, but it's called a pigskin, but it's not actually made out of pigskin, right?
No, Karen calls it pigskin, but it's not made out of pig, right, Katie?
No, it's cow. It's cowhide.
No, it's cow, so it should be cow skin or cowhide.
Yeah.
Maybe a hide Mary. Now we're stretching. But we're with Katie. This is so cool because they did already send the Super Bowl footballs out there.
Yep.
But you were only one of 2 people that made these footballs. How does that feel?
It's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, only 2 of us actually did this part right here where we're sewing it together.
So you're literally touching the footballs that Peyton Manning could be winning his last Super Bowl with.
I know.
That's so exciting.
It is.
So back to the job at hand. So this process here, we cut them out before. What's your station right here doing?
I do 3 different things.
Okay, let me see.
Because I sewed the top and the bottom panels together, and then I
Okay.
do here, I do the full section.
And that's a really good sewing machine.
Yeah, it's pretty old too, so that just tells me these machines are really standing the test of time.
And what I'm noticing is when you're working that football, your fingers have to be like super strong, because you're bending that leather, you're moving it around.
Right, because like when you're learning, you can definitely tell it kind of like hurts your fingers a little bit until you get used to it.
How long did it take you to train to be able to sew this?
It takes a couple months to actually learn what you're doing.
Wow, this is so neat. Well, we're going to toss it back to you guys. Katie's going to continue to sew this. We're just watching the birth of footballs here.
I know.
I mean, look, she just doesn't like to snap.
You're like watching history.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That is really neat.
All right, around town this morning, Cameron is going long in Ada this morning.
He is live showcasing the Wilson Football Factory, where all the footballs for Super Bowl 50 are made right here in Ohio. It is just fascinating seeing this, Cam.
That's right, Pete. You know, Emmett, you can't really throw the football yet when it's in this state, right?
No.
So it comes over to you. You do what's called turning, correct?
Right.
So show me the process. You're going to stick it in there, and first you have to loosen the leather, right? How do you do that?
What we do is we put it in a steam box, and it's in there about 15, 20 seconds.
Okay.
And that's what that does. It softens up the leather.
Right, so then you can work
and
it.
it makes it more durable. And then when we come out of the seam box, we'll press it. We got to press both ends and go from there.
Got it. So it's about ready right now. Wait a little bit longer. We're going to pull it out. So let me see you do this full speed, Emmett. Go for it. Let me just see how quickly you can get this done. Because if you watch him while we're here, it is just like an assembly line. Look how fast he's getting now. Now he's working it around. Look at that. How long did it take you to master this, Emmett?
About 15 seconds to do this.
So look at that. He's turning it inside out, and that allows him to put the inside. So I'm going to stick this in here at the same time to let this go. Okay, push it right in there. There we go. There we go. So Emmett, how long have you worked here at the Wilson factory?
I have been with Wilson for 45 years.
I mean, what is it like for you to be able to make Super Bowl footballs?
Oh, it's awesome because you know that when you get to see your part, a part of my job in the game. And without us,
without them, they wouldn't have them. Okay, so let's pull that football out. We're going to toss it back to you guys, and I think I'm going to take my hand at trying to do this first part. Right?
Well,
so I
hey,
take
Cam.
this, and I already forgot what you did.
Okay. What you do, you take and open it up. We start with the closed end.
Okay. So can I press these buttons?
Awesome.
And Cameron is fixing footballs this morning, getting them ready for the big game. He is in Ada at the Wilson Football Factory. There's one. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's
You
right,
made
guys.
that
We're
one
making the
yourself.
footballs, and yeah, what normally takes Emmett about 20 seconds to do, I have literally spent the last 10 minutes trying to turn this football inside out. So coming up next, we're continuing showing you guys how they make them here because they did make the footballs for this weekend's Super Bowl 50. So we're going to throw it back to you guys, and let me see. Is that even close? Oh, man. I knew right away when I saw it.
Did he ruin it?
I'm sorry,
well,
guys.
They've
We'll
got a
throw
few
it back to you.
others. You're okay.
Welcome back, everybody. 9:22 around town this morning. Cameron Fontana. He's going long.
He's helping to make Super Bowl footballs in Ada. That's where the Wilson Football Factory is. So, Cam, did you get that one straightened
Hey,
out?
can you guys guess what this is?
That's a bladder.
A bladder, yes.
That's actually what they call it. That's great. This is a bladder, right, Donna?
That's a bladder.
So with me is Donna. She's been working here at the Wilson Football Factory for 30 years.
30
right?
years.
Okay, so this bladder, actually, this is something I learned today. I didn't know this was inside the football.
Yeah.
I just thought you got it so tight that you inflated the leather.
No, we have to have something to actually hold the leather.
Very
right
nice.
there.
And you've been working here 30 years, and someone very special works with you. He actually went off somewhere. Met your husband, Mark, here.
Yes, I did.
And literally, he's across the way, so you get to say hi to him while you're making footballs?
Yeah, if I want
so
to.
cool. So we have the footballs right here. I'm going to try to stick this in here the way you told me. And I have to make sure this valve, oh, I had it turned around. See, I'm learning something new. I got to push this through here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so while I put it through here,
Well, you have to go in this way.
I'm already doing it wrong. So let me stick it in here. Let me get that
Actually,
valve.
just put the valve in the hole.
Every little thing I do, they have to grab it. It's kind of like teaching someone to do something. So I do that first.
Yeah, now put it in the vise. Push it in here.
Push it where?
Push the valve into the, between the,
Right there?
yeah, step on the pedal.
So, oh,
Hold it.
okay. Oh, now I can squeeze it in there.
Pull the side of your ball out. Grab into there and pull it out. Pull it out.
I'm trying.
You're
My
not gonna
fingers
rip-
aren't as strong as
You're
yours,
not going
Donna.
to rip it. Pull.
Okay, so I got that baby in there.
Okay. Hold on to the ball.
Hold it on.
Push the black button.
Push the black button.
Now put it back in there because it didn't come all the way through. Put it back in your
Put it back. Press the button.
Push your foot down. Press the black button.
Black button.
There you go.
Okay, now I let go.
Now you need to trim it off.
Now I got to trim it off, and I saw you do that earlier. So how many footballs do you get through a day? Because you put the bladder in, you put the valve in, you lace it.
I lace between 100 and 120 balls a day.
100 and 120 balls, and one of those balls is the Super Bowl football.
Yes.
I mean, throughout 30 years, do you even watch, I'm assuming you watch the Super Bowl, right?
I watch football quite a bit, yes.
Well, how does that feel to you to make the actual balls that the quarterbacks are going to play with?
It gives you a sense of pride because
our product is known worldwide, and knowing it came from this little factory and all the people that has touched that, it's
Absolutely.
really great.
And I love it. Again, you know, a lot of people have their headphones on here, but I was asking her, nobody sings? There's no one.
No.
Do you sing while you work? Do you sing while you work at all? No. Let me see you dance. She's like, no, not on TV.
She does.
So this is really cool because it is like a big family. People are coming through. Your husband works here. You're smiling over there. And all these footballs. Now, they already sent them to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But you still make football for NCAA and college and NFL, right?
And the Pee Wee, youth leagues.
Oh, my
We
gosh.
make it for all of them.
Okay, so there's one more thing. Can I do the last part?
Yes, let me finish. It's not done yet.
She's like, let me get it to the point that you can't mess it up. We're going to toss it back to you guys. And then
Okay.
what am I going to do?
Okay, go in between each one of these.
In between each one of those. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Yep.
pull it down through.
Pull it down through.
You got this, Cam. You got
Is that right?
There it is.
I did it.
Now you got to go in between these.
Oh,
Now I got to go
not done
between
yet.
these.
You can
No,
do
not
it.
done yet.
You can
Pull it
do
through
it.
again.
You
Pull it
can
through
do it.
again.
Okay.
There it is.
Ah.
No, I messed it up. Dang it.
Easy.
Just fix it.
Well.
You know, with 30 years of practice, you just might be able to get that.
Well, around town this morning, Cameron has been actually on the outskirts. He's making a local connection to the Super Bowl 50, in fact.
He doesn't have enchiladas,
No,
though.
he does
Ooh.
not.
He's in Ada this morning at the Wilson Football Factory. Hi, Cam.
Hey guys, so we are in the last step of making our Super Bowl 50 football. With me is
Doris.
Doris. I knew I was gonna say Deb because Deb's over there. Doris is over here. Now, Doris, tell me what this last step of the process is.
We stick it in the mold,
You stick it in the mold.
and we put the needles in,
You put the needles in. Okay.
and to put the air in.
And you put the air in. How do you do that? You just press the button?
I press the buttons.
So you actually inflate the balls before they get
Right.
sent out. So
Right.
if by chance they get deflated, that's not on you guys, right?
No.
They're like, no, it's not. So how long does this process take? You can keep pressing them down the
It
line.
takes about a minute.
About a minute for each one. And how many balls you get through a day?
How many do I get through a day?
Yeah, how many do you put on this assembly line?
Probably 1,000.
Probably 1,000? Oh my gosh. Now we're talking to everybody here because
It
obviously
might be more than that. I don't know.
might be more, because that's a lot of counting.
Yeah.
It's not like you count everyone, you just get lost in the making, right?
That's right.
So we're asking everybody, you're making these balls for the Super Bowl. How long have you worked here and what's that like?
I worked here for about 8 years. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Now you are a Bengals fan, I can tell.
Yes.
But who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
The Broncos.
You're rooting for the
Yeah.
Broncos? Why?
Because I like them.
You like them? And of course it's Peyton Manning's last year, right? We
Yeah.
kind of want him to win one.
Yeah, I like Peyton Manning.
Oh, I think we all like Peyton Manning. So let's see, is this one close to being done?
Almost.
Almost there. So you wait for it in
I wait.
anticipation.
Because it goes through its cycle.
It goes through the cycles and what else?
And once it comes up, I take the needles out.
Uh-huh.
As soon as they lift up, I pull the needles out and put another set of balls in.
Oh, another set of balls in there, and then they
And
go
I
to
go right on
inspection,
down the
right?
line, yes.
Man, and you showed me
I throw 'em
before.
right over the crate.
You just get about 15 going, and look, is it ready?
Yep, it's ready.
Can we pull it out?
Yep, pull it out.
Look at that. Can you inspect that? Give me your visual inspection. Is that pretty good? No deflation?
No deflation.
That's
It's
ready for the game,
it's
right?
Ready for the game.
No controversy.
No.
Great. So I'm going to take it. Thank you so much for helping us.
Yep.
You finish those balls over there. Now we have to come here and ask who people are rooting for. Let's see. Alyssa, who are you rooting for to win the Super Bowl?
Panthers.
Panthers? Now I know we got a big Panther fan. I'm sorry, Edwin. We're running around. Brad, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Panthers.
Man, this is Panther Nation. Sue, who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
The Panthers.
Why?
Because Cam is great. He's
You-
got a great team.
He's got a great team, but
Yes,
what
he
about
does.
Peyton? It's his last season.
I don't care.
He doesn't care about Peyton.
No.
But it's
no,
okay.
I mean, he's a great quarterback.
Okay.
But
You like the
I-
Panthers more.
I love the Panthers.
Well, go Panthers, I guess.
I'm a North Carolina girl, and you got to root for the Panthers.
There you go. Well, we're going to throw it back to you guys. We have made our Super Bowl football here today. It's been awesome. Go Broncos. Edwin, go long.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Bad things are about
Oh,
to
no.
happen. Oh,
That was a good spiral.
Wow.
Nicely done, Edwin. Well done.